Bugonia was good. One of the reasons why I liked it so much is because the whole time while watching the movie, all I could think was, wow, is this basically Lanthimos telling us to free Mangione? Is this a free Mangione campaign? And I was kind of into it. The movie really does criticize Emma Stone's character, Michelle Fuller, and we see how grotesque she is and how, regardless of what her genetic makeup is, she is still not human, at least, because she's so cruel and callous. And I really enjoyed that commentary. I had low expectations of this movie going in because I'm no Lanthimos fan, but
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop these
I thought
lies,
it was
D.
well executed.
Stop these
However, it
lies.
is a remake, so
You were gagging when you watched that trailer. You did not
because I
have
like the
low
style.
expectations because you're a yoga stan. So you were excited to see more from your fave.
What other Lanthimos movie do I like?
You like Kind of Kindness.
I didn't say I liked it. I just thought it was interesting.
Let me tell you something, D. Even if you hated every single thing that this man has ever done, and you told me you like this movie, I would still call you a stan. Because to like this movie, you must be a stan of this man. But we'll get into why I
Let's
think
get
this
into
movie
it.
is so despicable. So let's talk about the narrative and the story of Bugonia. The synopsis is that two conspiracy-obsessed young men kidnap the high-powered CEO of a major company, convinced that she's an alien intent on destroying planet Earth. The way the story rolls out, basically, you have Emma Stone playing Michelle, Jesse Plemons playing Teddy, and Aidan Delbis playing Don. And at the beginning of the film, we're introduced to the characters. Don and Teddy kidnap Michelle, who is a girl boss pharmaceutical CEO. They keep her in their basement. They shave her head. They tell her that she needs to reveal the plans of her alien species. She keeps on telling them, you're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. We find out that there is a manhunt for her going on. A local police officer, Casey, who knows Teddy, goes to check in with him. Eventually, Casey gets killed. Teddy gets more and more desperate. He attacks her a couple of times. She convinces him that she can save his mom, who it turns out is a victim of a pharmaceutical trial that her company was doing. And she gives him antifreeze to go and pump into her IV, which he then proceeds to do, and she obviously dies. There's also a scuffle, and Dawn dies in the process. Teddy comes back, all sorts ensues. Michelle manages to manipulate Teddy into decapitating himself, basically. And at the end of the film, it's revealed that she was an alien this whole time, and she runs out from an ambulance to go and join her fellow aliens, overlords, to pop the bubble on top of the flat Earth and basically like send all of humanity into a comatose stroke death state. That's the end of the film.
The reason why I like this movie is because
There's Stan.
one, as we said during trailer watch, we already called it that we know she's going to be an alien, right? So I was just watching, waiting for the big reveal, right? So this is predictable. But what I came to love about it or like about it throughout the movie is that it's basically an ethical dilemma where you're trying to work out who do you feel sorry for in this situation. There are really strong commentaries, probably a bit too much on the nose commentaries about environmentalism, about class, and about dehumanization and how that is used to basically abuse people. And that really worked on me. And I was not expecting it. For a man that is like Teddy's character, that is basically an incel, he's a danger to society usually in real life. I don't feel sorry for these sorts of men. I definitely don't feel sorry for them when I see them on screen, abusing somebody who's looking like a woman, who's presenting as a woman. So the fact that this movie was able to make me feel sorry for him.
No, you say the alien is presenting.
Yeah, she's presenting as a woman. She's lying to us. But the fact that this movie had me feeling sorry for Teddy, I was like, I have to give this some credit. I have to, because I don't normally care for these sorts of men. I know that sounds callous, but it's true. What do you think?
Trust me, there's nothing you said that can be more callous than what I'm about to say. I think I've come to the origin of why you and I so strongly differ in this film. You said that you knew she was always going to be an alien, but that didn't bother you because early on you were just kind of like being taken on a different journey from the film. Because I knew that was going to be revealed, it made everything about the film feel mundane and unserious to me, and like you were dragging your feet.
Mm.
I was just watching it and I was like, girl, okay, when exactly is she going to reveal herself? And through what means are they going to do it? It happens in the last 5 minutes and I wasn't gagging. At that point, I was pissed off and I wanted to go back to bed. Now, part of the
Mm.
problem is I was watching these movies at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and I am not a morning person.